back to Reading Cafe. I'm your host, Mackenzie. Reading Cafe is our way of sharing with you about fun books to read and fun events that are coming up at the library. There are a couple great events coming up soon, so let's find out about these first.
Hi, I'm Melissa, and I'm here at the Noblesville branch of the Hamilton East Public Library. On Saturday, November 20th, we have our singing story time with Miss Michelle at 1:30 p.m. We have regular programming offered for infants, toddlers, and preschoolers. That includes our regular story times. And then we also have programming for school-age children, intermediate school-age children, and teenagers.
Hi, this is Steve Martin. I'm the director here at the Sheridan Public Library, and I'd like to extend an open invitation to all the people in Hamilton County to come and join us on Saturday, December 4th, 30 in the morning, to come and visit with Santa and Mrs. Claus. Santa and his wife will be here and to talk to the children, and we will offer you the opportunity to have a picture of your child with Santa and his wife taken, and we will give you a free picture. And the kids can tell Santa what they would like to have for Christmas. And when we're done with that, the kids can go back and have a little snack in our community room, and we'll have a little craft project that they can do, usually something, a little ornament-like object that they can probably hang on Mom's Christmas tree. But Saturday, December 4th, from 9 in the morning until 11:30 in the morning, come and visit Santa Claus at the Sheridan Public Library. Thank you.
My name is Melissa Dragoo, and I'm a youth services librarian at the Fishers branch of the Hamilton East Public Library. Every month here at the library, we offer regularly scheduled programs, including toddler story times, baby story times, and story times for older children. We also have programs for school-age children as well as intermediate school-age programs, and special programming for teenagers. On November 23rd, we have our Lego Mania party, and we're doing a spaceship challenge on Wednesday at 7 p.m.
I'm Vicki Parker, and I'm the head of the children's department at the Westfield, Washington Public Library. Thaddeus Rex is going to come. He sings and he acts and he talks about reading and how great it is. And he was formerly on PBS, so he's really awesome. Target has granted us a $2,000 grant for him to come, and it'll be held at the high school. Check our website, come on in and find out, and it's going to be a really great show.
What great events! Make sure you mark that on your calendar. Now let's visit our local book reviewers to give you a lot of suggestions of great books to read over Thanksgiving break.
The title of the book I picked for this review is called Concord Cunningham, The Scripture Sleuth. Matt Halverson is the author. What I liked most about this book is that it mixes Bible verses and mysteries. I like both of those things, so this book was great for me. There are 12 separate mysteries in the book and 12 different Bible verses to go with them. The one I picked to share with you is called The Vase Case. Concord's father, who is an investigative newspaper reporter for the Ponderosa Press, often had to cover emergency stories. Concord happened to be with his father at the grocery store when he got a phone call from the press company. They told him he was needed at the Blue Spruce Apartments to cover a theft. A thief had stolen a rare vase from Mrs. Jessen. The thief was thought to be an electrician who had been working in her room. The electrician claimed that the vase had been stolen by someone else, and they had put the vase in his van. The odd thing was, the security cameras in the stairway showed no evidence of the electrician taking down the vase. He couldn't have used the elevator because it was not working at the time. The sheets on Mrs. Jessen's bed were all messed up. She had a basket full of food for a picnic later that day. The thief had emptied the basket but not eaten any of the food. Concord thought about the clues. Then he opened his Bible and looked up Acts 9:25 and read it to the police chief. But his followers took him by night and lowered him in a basket through an opening in the wall. That was enough for the police chief to arrest the electrician. He had tied the blankets and sheets and made a rope. Then he put the vase in the basket and lowered it to the alley below. The mystery was solved. I encourage other kids to read because it is fun. I think reading is the best way to learn new things. You can also read anywhere. For those who like to read, keep it up. If you don't think reading is fun, try it again. You can learn many new things.
I chose was Score, and their sports stories chosen by Alan Durant, and each story is by a different author. The book's about 21 different athletes and their trip to glory. It talks about the good, the bad that every athlete has to face. As a competitive athlete and hopeful Olympian, this book is just what I need when I want that little extra push. I like this book because it talks a lot about all the hard work that is invested before that moment of glory. I would recommend this book to any athlete and to anyone that enjoys reading great and inspirational stories. I enjoy reading because it is a fun way for me to learn new things and to see the world through another person's perspective.
Beautiful Creatures by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. It's a very good book about kind of a witch that goes by the term of caster. They specialize on one special power and then can do small stuff on the side. It's a love story because a mortal falls in love with this caster and they have to fight through what's called the claiming on the 16th birthday on whether they go dark or light. And it's a very shocking ending with a very big sequel lead on. This book made me want to read nonstop for 2-3 weeks. I'm not sure why, it just did.
The title of the book is Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Lost Girl's Water. The author is Michael Teitelbaum. What do I like most about the book? It is so much fun to read. This book, it feels like a field trip into the movie. This book has cool information on the water tribes and on water bending. I love the jokes that Sokka says. A little about the story. The story happened a long time ago between 4 nations of the world. The 4 nations were water, earth, fire, and air. The Avatar kept balance between the 4 nations until the Fire Nation attacked. The other 3 nations, Katara finds the Avatar with her brother Sokka's help. The 3 of them fight the Fire Nation and defeat them. Why I like to read. I love to read books. I can learn a lot of stuff, and storybooks are fun to read. Reading helps me learn new words. It's so much fun to snuggle and hear a story. Reading books helps me to learn about the world around me.
Because next week is Thanksgiving, I won't be stopping by to see you. But I hope you will join us on the first Friday of December to find out more about your library events and about great books to check out of your library. Have a great Thanksgiving.